Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of Campus Conversations. Today's episode is something special. We'd like to call Campuspreneurs. But before we get into today's episode, we would like to tell you that Impact Media and Arts will be releasing the first issue of its Impactful Moments student magazine on the 1st of May 2026, which is next week, Friday. Right, let's get into today's episode. With us today, we have Immanuel Njovu. You may have seen articles in different media houses about his Pokelela app, which has been making news all over Zambia. He is a student innovator and entrepreneur based right here at the University of Zambia. Without further ado, Immanuel, nice to have you with us.
No, fresh. Nice to be here, King.
Alright, so Immanuel, I think just give the audience a brief introduction.
Brief introduction of myself. My name's Immanuel Njovu, as you saw on most of the publishings that have been going around. And I am a mining engineering student at the University of Zambia, the founder and CEO of the Pokelela initiative. So, what is Pokelela here? Pokelela is an errand platform, mainly. Pokelela is an errand platform. So most people started out as a delivery service platform, but as time went on, people started asking us to do their mundane tasks, things that we do not have the time to do, and all that. And with time, we just became a general errand platform. So we do a lot of things. It's a student that does not have time to go to the offices and get their issues sorted out. Pokelela comes in. We have people on the ground that go there and help them with it. Someone that needs boats from Kamwala or the downtown mall, they do not have the time. Pokelela comes in. We go there, we do the shopping and everything for them. It's a student that needs some groceries from ShopRite, they do not have the time. Pokelela steps in. So we are an everything platform focusing on errands.
Wow, that's a very good. So the articles that were going around, like one that we read from the email said that you launched your first app. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about how you were running business before the app launched?
Okay, so we started out with just using WhatsApp. Like people would just text us, like you text a friend. So they just text us saying, okay, I want ABCD from this and this and this. And then we put service agents online there who take up the orders and distribute them to the riders on the ground. So it's like people place their orders, somebody responds and distributes the orders to people on the ground. If I'm not in class, I receive some orders too. So I work on that. But then WhatsApp, it's kind of hard to scale with WhatsApp because it's multiple orders coming in, and then we noticed that disconnect, and we figured the best way to go about it is to build an application. So what me and my team did, we got in contact with some computer science students right here at the University of Zambia and commissioned the development of the Pokelela app. Yeah, so we are on the ground running errands, making the money to finance the publication of the app. So it's like students helping students.
Wow, that's very impactful actually. So it's a student helping student situation. Right?
Yeah, it's a students helping student situation, but with the publication of the application right now, we are able to service the outside market. So if you are in the office, you do not have time to get let's say breakfast from ShopRite. You cannot do that on any other platform. You need some macaroni and cheese. You need some meatballs and those. You cannot get that on any other application. But with Pokelela, that is very possible because you've got someone to talk to, someone that is actually on the ground. I am in ShopRite. I let you know what is there. I send you photos and everything. You tell me how much you need and everything, and we get that done and delivered to you.
Well, some people might be confused when they hear Pokelela app and then they look at Yango. They might think it's one and the same thing. So was there like a distinct difference between the Pokelela, the way you run Pokelela business, and then Yango?
Yeah, there is a very big distinction because with Yango, I take it's just like ride hailing and deliveries. Like you have something, you give a rider and they go to deliver. With Pokelela, you're actually getting someone on the ground to walk you through everything. If you need something done, from ShopRite, you've got someone on the ground that is there in ShopRite. You say, I need some yogurt. They tell you, yogurt isn't there right now. Is there anything else I can get you? We've got people walking you through the process. Like we are doing the shopping for you. With Pokelela, like we have grown so much and we have won the students' trust that at some point they started tasking us to help them with their tuition deposits. So someone has got, let's say, 10,000 to 20,000. They do not have the time to go and deposit. They're in between classes. What do? They just call Pokelela. Just Pokelela it. Why do you have to? Don't sweat it. Just Pokelela it. They just call Pokelela. We go there, handle their money safely, deposit it, produce a receipt for everything. So the difference between us and these other guys is that we have people on the ground, people that are actually doing the mundane tasks for you. We're not just getting what you need and delivering it from point A to point B. We're actually at point A and looking for whatever it is that you need, the specifics of your order.
Okay, so basically Pokelela errands. So if I need to run an errand, such as maybe I'm at my BH in Kalundu, but I need to get a exam slip maybe.
Yeah, you need to get an exam slip. We've got someone on the ground. They will go and stand in line for you if there's a queue there. They will go and stand in line for you. Right now, we've got students that are outside Lusaka and they need they're graduating. Yeah, they need their gowns collected. They cannot come all the way from Ndola to Lusaka to get that done. What do? They just Pokelela it. Exactly. You get the point. So they just send us the money. Okay, the gown is so much, 1,522. Here's the money, Pokelela. We go and do the deposits at the bank. We take the receipt to the accounts office. The accounts does their official stamping. We go to the customer care service there, get their gown. Oh, your gown has been collected. The Pokelela gown. How will you be receiving? Okay, I'm conversant with Platinum. May you use Platinum? We go to town and ship that gown for them, like that.
That's actually very, very convenient for campus life and all, you know, because we can see as at the current moment maybe people have been taken off campus, so they are coming back on the 11th of May to write the exam. So they might need the exam slips and they don't want to go through the hassle of having to come all the way from Dola just to come and stand in a line to get the exam slip. Just Pokelela. Guys, just Pokelela.
I'm a piece works. It's like we actually tell people to challenge us. Like, yo, show us what we cannot do. Tell us what we cannot do. Come with as complex as an errand as you can. With the publication of the story on the media and all that, there is a lady in Australia who reached out yesterday. So she was like, I saw your story and all that. You run errands for people. I'm building a house in Choma. But then the thing is, when you trust relatives with money to like get you the building material and all that, it's like everything just goes in water. But since you have a business that you are running, can I trust you with this task? You know, like we've got people on the ground. This is what we do. This is just what we do, but on a larger scale. So she was like, okay, I need a couple of doors and a very specific type of door. I will give you the contacts of the person that you're going to purchase this from, and I will need that shipped to Choma. So we are doing that. And then she was like, if you handle this perfectly, if you handle this in the correct way that I need it to be done, I am going to share the word with my friends here, because we have lost so much money trying to build when we're out here. So what is Pokelela right now? It is something that is growing. It is organic. Because when I was starting this, I didn't imagine myself having such an opportunity. So as time goes on, people come with complex tasks, and what we do is just getting it done. No matter,
you just Pokelela.
As we just get it done. Ngatulama application, I'm not to submit. Kapena ku engineering institute of what? Just send us the documents and we will get it done by reception. If there's some signing in we need to do for you, we will do that.
Wow. That's a very, very good. I'm speechless right now. I'm wishing you okay.
Yeah, I feel you.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
I mean,
Okay. How did you come up with such a concept?
uh,
What inspired you?
what inspired me to get this done? There was a time I needed like something from the mall, and I wasn't in good spirits yet. I need some. It was mincemeat. I needed some mincemeat from the mall. I need to start cooking, but I'm just not in good spirits to go to the mall, get some mince, and start cooking. So it was like, how I wish there just was someone I can say, when let it go mincemeat, I'm sure pride. And then I was like, instead of me just sitting on this, wishing that there was someone to bridge this gap, why can't I do it? So that's how the whole thing came about. And then the first challenge I faced was that how would you get people to trust you?
Exactly.
How do you get people to trust you with their money like that? Okay, you want groceries worth 1,000. How do you get someone to trust you? A new person, a newbie, with 1,000 kwacha to get them the groceries? There wasn't an answer. I could not figure the answer out. So what I did, I used to put up my own money first. So they used to pay upon delivery. It doesn't matter whether your groceries are costing 3,000, 4,000, 2,000. We will get them for you, and then you pay at your doorstep.
Yeah.
We ran that program for about a year, and then when people knew us, when they were conversant with the service, and we were like, okay, right now you send the money in advance. Since you know us, we're not going anywhere. We're actually here to stay. Like that.
So that business model, pay on delivery, is it?
Yeah, pay upon delivery.
Pay upon delivery. Did you have any trouble, like someone ordered the goods worth 5,000 and then wakupasa address ya start deliver waenda kuja pesa ni toilet?
Funny enough, that was my friend's number one concern. And the defaults I had were so little. It would be just something like a Hungry Lion pack, but nothing as big as a grocery order. I did not have such. I was actually surprised that you could trust people like that. Yeah, I was actually surprised. So I did not have anyone default on major amounts. It was maybe a shawarma, but then it's a shawarma. It's just I take it as I take it as a business expense. You are investing in building trust with the people.
That's a very good way to say it, actually.
Yeah.
And it actually shows that you have the entrepreneurial aspects that Campuspreneurs is actually looking for, and this is one of the reasons why we've decided to make you the cover story for the first issue.
No, I honestly appreciate that, because right now, like people, you who are watching, bamami bari kunyumba, banko, everyone, just let them know they no longer have to stress about chores or errands, whatever it is that they need purchased, whatever it is that they need gotten, whatever, everything. Wakunyumba ngati bafuna vintu ku Mika Meats, they can just type that on the Pokelela app and say nifuna ko mincemeat ya so much from Mika Meats. You even tell us the specific branch of Mika Meats that you want. We will go there and get it for you.
Pokelela.
You want Pokelela, che? Pokelela, che?
Wow, this is actually innovation. Zambia moving towards a more convenient future, you know?
Yeah, convenient service.
It's actually very, very good that students are the ones leading this, because if we don't take the first step, who is going to take the first step?
No one.
Our parents are still stuck in 1970.
Yeah.
So if we do not take the first step,
we're
who is
making
going
the
to
most
do it?
of the digital age. Like, this is our time to shine. Making the most of the digital age. Making the most of the digital age.
Youth on the move, and you know, the youths are on the move, and Impact is here to document everything and to help you get your story out there. So if you have a story that you want people to see, you have an initiative that's out there that is making impact. Not to an initiative, you are an aspirant, you are doing things for getting votes, you want to come to us. We don't do that. Here we talk about real impact, and Immanuel, this app that you are talking about is very impactful. So, like, you are students helping students, like we talked about. The computer science students are handling the app,
Yeah.
and you guys are on the ground making the funds for everything. So I just want to ask now, how many people are you working with on the ground right now?
How many people are we working with? So right now we've got 4 full-time riders. These are people from the outside. They're mostly school leavers, like they recently just got done with school. They don't have anything to do. It's like, yo, get off the streets. Yeah, so these are the people that are helping us when, let's say, I'm held up with class. We've got 3 service agents who are always online. Whenever it is that you text, you're always going to find someone there. Yeah, one is a graduate, the other is a student, and I'm one of the service agents. So I work online and I work on the ground. Like I do both. And then we've got 2 part-time students who are on the ground as well. So the entire team is about 11 people. Wow. Like that. Oh, if we include the developers team, it's about 12, 13, somewhere there.
Wow. So the developers, like, I just want to get it like locked in. Developers handle the app.
Developers
the
handle the app and updates and everything. Big shout out to Big Timo. We call him Big Timo. His names are Timothy Zulu. Like, if you guys need anything developed, an application or whatever, I highly recommend the guy. He has seen us through. So yeah,
Big Timo, we're coming for a website. We know you cannot let us down.
Pero afuile shape pangabe na discount for the team.
For the impact, you know. Big Timo, we are coming.
Yeah, very developed. I highly recommend him. I highly recommend him.
You know what makes me so happy about this story?
Yeah,
is that, you know, me and my business partner started Impact Media because we wanted to tell stories that to inspire our fellow students to, you know, just get up and just do it. You find that there are some people. I had Impact in my head for about 3 years now. Okay. I've started 3 different companies just trying to get to the point where I can say, like, no, this is something that I want to stick to. First company was Tsunami Exo Publications. Okay. On that one, mostly it was just graphics and everything. We tried to get into media production with a church, but things did not work out. I was at school, I was in the delivery, so things did not work out. Second company, Creative Pulse, we tried working with artists and everything like that. Yeah. But you know, upcome wampeleka ku video shoots. You take an upcomer from the street to take him to a video shoot, you do all the songs, you do the graphics, you do everything. But anyway, let me not go into that. So, long story short, Creative Pulse was a flop. But then I decided, you know, all of these things that I'm trying to do, I think everything is failing because there's no real drive behind it. And that's why I just sat down and was like, what is needed in the world? We need innovation. We need people who are not afraid to speak the truth, to make an impact. Hence the name Impact Media. So Impact Media came out as the brainchild of Samuel and Febi, because we wanted to tell stories that matter to students and the youth. Why tell these stories? So that we can inspire people. And that's why I am so in love with your story, because it's real impact, you know. You decided to just go out there and do what you just do it. And I actually Pokelela. Wow.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm at a loss of words because just hearing about your app, you know. A computer science student right now can be thinking, okay, this guy is for mining engineering, but he had such a concept, you know, and he decided to just do it.
Yeah, without knowing how you're going to get to the
you started from the point is that you started. The one of my favorite quotes is from Lao Tsung that says that a journey of 1,000 miles
starts with
the first step. You took the first step.
Yeah.
You started on WhatsApp. Like
crazy story. Last year we actually had some people like reach out and try. They had an already built application.
Yes.
So they were like, okay, we've got this in the pipelines. We've seen your story and we think we can work together. But then it's like they had the money and they had everything, but they wanted to take control of the company. You get?
Yeah.
And then with me, what I do isn't about the money. Like, okay, we're not just any other company. We've got like a car for hire company. So soon as you guys like come on board, each one of you will have their own cars that they will just be driving to school and all that. We've got offices set out. Immediately, Pokelela will have offices to actually be operating at. But then they wanted control of the company.
So basically, they wanted the trust that you built.
Yeah. They wanted to capitalize on the trust, and then they wanted to have control over what we have been building on the ground. They were like, yo, building an application is hard, guys. It takes a lot of money and all that. And we're like, okay, we're not here to build an application. We're here to service the people. And we trust that through our honest service, we are going to get wherever it is that we need to go. We trust that our people will get us wherever it is that you need to go. If you guys are coming in like this, I believe it will be better if we go 50-50. At least we have a say in whatever it is that will be happening. Because if you are owning 70% of the company, nothing that we say, and we are the founders, we have the vision, we know where we're supposed to take this. Like nothing that we're going to say or do will suffice. Nothing will pass. So we're like, okay, we appreciate this. We appreciate it, but we are going to pass on this. So we passed on that opportunity just so that we can give people the best product we can. We can actually bring this vision that we have up here and in our hearts into reality. And it's happening. I mean, they said an application is hard, and we have it. Go on Google Play Store, just type Pokelela, and you'll be able to download it.
Actually, we are going to put a link underneath here and also in a WhatsApp channel so that if you need anything done, Pokelela.
That's just what we do. Like
so
that.
That's why we are so in love with the story, you are doing it. Because if we say we did it, we're going to limit it. You are doing it.
We are doing it. The goal is to expand outside campus, to be in every household, to be everywhere outside the province, and hopefully outside the country too.
The first tech conglomerate from the University of Zambia.
From the University of Zambia, like that. I believe the number one asset that we have, it isn't the people that we have on the ground, it isn't the bikes or anything, it's actually the trust that people have in our brand. Because I can tell you for a fact, since the start of the 2026 year, we have processed more than 150,000 kwacha in tuition payments. That's people, strangers, trusting you with 150,000 kwacha worth of their money. We are working on capitalizing on that and making that global. That's our aim.
So what are the core values of your company, Pokelela? If you were to give me just 3 core values.
Core values.
Because I've seen so much that you really you are really passionate about keeping people's trust.
So I'll start with our motto. Our motto is adding a beautiful living to the university experience. So now that we are branching outside the university, this is just adding a beautiful living to the life experience. Convenience. That's number 1. Number 2, relationships. Every single night before we sleep, we post on our status letting our people know we are not here to make quick profit. It's why we can turn down money and everything that comes our way for the vision. We're not here to make quick profit. Our aim is to build relationships that only grow stronger with time. Here is our philosophy and our psychology. If a law student today is trusting me with, let's say, 20,000 kwacha of their tuition fee, they give me and say, Immanuel, earn and child deposit zya ndrama zya nikazitenga naenda kucha deposit mushe na receipt jana mkwezera. What will that person trust our brand with when they become an actual counsel? If an engineering student today trusts me with their tuition fees and I handle it perfectly, what will they trust my brand with when they own a contracting company? So we are thinking in the long term. Number two, like the second value that we have is relationships. Number three, family. I tell my developer, Big Timo, he was like, Mfumu, Mr. Fine, Zenda Group and other stuff. So I'm like, what do you mean, Mr. Fine? This is a collective effort. I cannot be here without you. You get, we are moving together. It's a forever journey we are on. So whatever it is that we are building together, the goal is to grow and see it through together. So number three is family. Family.
Such a beautiful philosophy, what advice could you give to a future campuspreneur right now? We have our first years here. Some of them haven't started their businesses because MS is very hard. Some other people are dealing with something else, school of humanities. So what advice could you give a future campuspreneur right now?
I say start whatever it is that you need to start, because there won't be a perfect time for you to get it done. And one thing you have to know is that this is the freest we'll ever be. This is the least busy we'll ever be. We have started life. You cannot say, no, I've got assignments due, I've got tests coming up and all that. After assignments and tests, you'll actually be on the ground in the corporate world. Your time will be bought. So don't just start. And when you start, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying you're going to be an overnight success. After you start, just be there consistently.
Keep pushing the needle.
Keep pushing. Let people know they can find you wherever it is that you are any single day of the week. Let them know, even if they come next month, even if they come a year after, they are going to find you right where you told them you are. Start and be consistent. That's it. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter the losses that you take along the way. Just start and be consistent.
So one of the issues that I found myself dealing with as I don't want to call myself a campuspreneur yet because I haven't reached there, But one of the small issues that I'm a graphic designer.
Okay.
So I've been doing it for like 7 years now. One of the issues that I have, even up to now, is that friends will smile at you like they're supporting you, but they don't really support you. Do you know why I'm saying some people will smile at you, but they don't really support you? Because I'm a graphic designer.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. You know that, right? I've told you. You know that.
I know.
So let's say let's say you're one of my friends. Yeah?
Yep.
You are starting a business. And you know that I'm a graphic designer. I'm very good at branding and everything. So you want your business to look as professional as possible so that people can trust your business, because that's how I sell my products. Branding, become professional and trusted.
Yeah.
So you know that I do that. But then you come to me wishing for a free service, knowing that also me I have to. So in Yofuna Nukupangire an entire campaign, not just one design, like an entire campaign.
You want me to make you money
for free, and then you are making money, and then me have done it for free. That there are people who take advantage of being your friend.
I feel you. Yeah, that
How
is.
Did you manage to do it?
That is true, and I would like to say I am a bit lucky that people never came at me like that. You get, I'm a bit like, and maybe it's because of the field. I mean, like someone cannot tell you, ah boy, and now so I'm a bit lucky in that aspect, but that is very real on the ground, and I actually faced that challenge in a different way. I had a childhood friend I grew up with, and he basically had no job. He wasn't doing nothing. And I was like, oh boy, you know, a company, we're at 7 took that guy on board. People knew him on campus, and he got that trust, yeah. And then what the guy started doing now, he started using that trust to kujira abantu masoko pamo. You get, he's using the company name to push his own agenda. And then uboda babet bantu babwera kukudanda ulira ati imwe Pokelela, you owe me so much. How do we owe you this much? How mzana natuza muma chako so we gave him some money, and we haven't gotten nothing in return. So with me it was, oh, boy, like this what you're doing is actually hurting the brand. So ndio mzanga and all, but kwati hapa slow business, we cut you out. And then because we are building a company and we're building a brand, we are working towards compensating everyone that lost money to that guy.
Up to now?
Yeah, up to now. It was a lot of money. Wow. So up to now, we're still working on compensating everyone that came to, just for the brand's integrity. Just for the brand integrity. So it doesn't matter whether ndrama sina zoneko or ndrama sina jeko, but because I am the person that is responsible for bringing that person to the people, I just have to own up, step up, and make things right.
Wow, that's very expensive. Other people just up and run, you know.
Building a company, you've got salaries to pay.
You get, that's actually very responsible, and I have to. If I had the heart, I would have done it.
Yeah, no, much so.
But you know, this initiative that you have started is actually very good, and as Impact, we would like to do our part in making sure that this thing scales, you know. Yeah. So this is not the last time we're going to be interacting. We hope to see you have more wins and us report those wins so that people can be behind the screen.
Definitely
inspired, you know.
Yeah, because like schools closed right now, so we're trying to win the outside market. So right now our marketing campaign is that people just order something, whatever it is that you need. You need something from Levy, you do not have the time to go there, just Pokelela it. You need something from East Park, you do not have the time. Manda Hill, town, I mean wherever it is in town, that one have been to TikTok and you're not sure if that person actually has the products or is a scammer, you can come directly to us and we will go on the ground to confirm if those products indeed are there, if those products indeed are authentic. We are here.
That's so, Immanuel, one last thing before we close.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of tech background? Because this is okay, you said you started on WhatsApp, yes, and then you built your app, but other people would be interested in knowing if you had any sort of tech background behind you starting this, because this is classified as a tech startup.
Yeah, this is a tech startup. This is a tech startup, and my dream growing up, I was supposed to be a software engineer. That was me. And then it's like I had this standard. It was like I need to do software engineering and I need to do it in China. So that was me. I need to do software engineering and I need to do it in China. But unfortunately, I didn't manage to secure a scholarship, so I had to settle for the next best thing. But that tech spirit was still in me, and I can say proudly right now, the 17-year-old me would actually love to see what I have become, because despite me achieving the dream, at least I am doing something related to that dream. Yeah, I haven't coded the application personally, but I have commissioned it. I have Steve Jobs the thing. You get? Yeah, I'm not a coder, but at least I'm becoming a Steve Jobs. I'm actually trying commissioning work, making sure that things are getting done on the ground. So do I have a tech background? In the heart and mind, I am a tech person. Yeah.
Very good. So,
And you, before the interview, you were like, I take you through a day in the...
yes, a day, one day, a typical day, maybe a typical Monday. Run us through your day.
Yeah. So a typical Monday for me is I wake up in the morning to a message from one of my service agents, Shansi. She's my assistant. So over the weekend, she compiles every office errand we are supposed to run during the week. If there's something that needs to be done, Kuma Academics office, she notes that down. If there's something I need to take to, let's say, Zakwa, she notes that down. If there's something I need to get done, Kuma ECZ, she notes everything down and sends it to me. She tells me, this time you're supposed to do ABCD, this time you're supposed to do ABCD. She knows what time I'm having class, so she'll be like, around this time to this time you won't be available, so you will be having class. After class you put this, this, and this. Whoever it is that takes asking for me personally on the Pokelela line, she will be like, okay, right now this person isn't available, but we've got more people on the ground. Would you still like us to help you with? If the person needs me personally, they will be added to my schedule. If my day is full, then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll wake up to that person on my schedule, like that.
Oh, Shansi kind of sounds like an AI.
Shansi is my person. Like I cannot do this without her. She keeps my life together because it is so much that comes through. It's just so much for one person to handle. So Shansi, big shout out to Shansi. She handles everything. Right now, as we are speaking, she's supposed to graduate. So she went back home to. She's a Namibian, so she's in Namibia, but she's running things online. Yeah, so in Namibia, running things and making sure everything is working smoothly on the ground.
Just one more time. One more shout out to Shansi. One more.
Shout out to Shansi. She's an MVP. She's an MVP. We cannot do this without her.
So that's so much. How do you balance academics and Pokelela? Because you have taught us it's a busy schedule, right?
It is a busy schedule, and what I can say, it's a sacrifice thing. So during the day I sacrifice my free time for Pokelela. During the night I sacrifice my sleep for Pokelela. It's a sacrifice thing. If I tell you I have everything together, I will be lying to you. But somehow everything just works out. With constant effort, some things just work out. And there's a advantage. Apart from doing like this, there are times whereby business has been slow and the salary account isn't looking so mature and you're stressing. Which is so. But come on, our guy. Setting remaining something. Big Timo. There's something like that, and for motivation as you are working on the application like that. So there's a advantage, my guy. There's a advantage.
Your story is inspiring. I hope that everyone who is listening and watching right now, and will be reading next week Friday, get something from this story and decides to just do it. You know, you are an impactful individual, and we, as Impact Media, we believe that you can do it because your impact actually. It's not always that you have to go the traditional route, you know, finish school and then you start pursuing your career for you to make an impact. Sometimes you just have to do it. As the story of Immanuel here shown, innovation is the true way to do that. So, really appreciate this opportunity. And my guy, like, check out Impact. Check next week Friday, issue dropping as the first issue of the magazine. Please reach out to your people. Let them. How will you be publishing the story? It's going to be online.
It's going to be online. Check out Impact Media online next week Friday. The first issue of the magazine will be out fresh.
All right.
au pika kama sauce.